right there used to be the project housing. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side girls. West Side players and the West Side thugs. Showing West Side love to the West Side blues. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County. Everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know a brother. Chop it up and shout it and burn, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome Chicago White Sox.
And towing the slab, Grant Taylor. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing. All right, just about ready for baseball. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. And here we go with game 2. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Taylor, a 6'3" righty, 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2023. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Michael Busch now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We go to the bottom of the first, and pitching here today, Jameson Taillon.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Designated hitter, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Batting second, first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Takes it in for the out. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Swings over the top of that one.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Murakami off of first with 2 away. So a walk puts runners at first and second. No throw, he's in there safely. Makes the catch. Inning over. Game 2 of the World Series. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. On the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. That one at triple digits.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. On the ground to the left. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. He's
Now pitching for the
new
White
pitcher
Sox.
for the White Sox. Sean Newcomb.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save. The Cubbies looking to strike first here in Game 2 of the World Series. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And that's too high. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the second. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pat going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Check swing and he went 0-1. No score here in the second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. This to third. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the left fielder, Sam Antonacci. Grounds one to short. To first. Inning over. Back here on the south side, Nico Hoerner will come up to hit.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Here goes the runner. And a foul ball.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
1-2.
Ball.
And Nuka fires. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes Kelly. In comes the run from second. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor Richards.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that is out of play. Quick move to first, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing, and he popped it up. Vargas takes it in for the out. One down. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Swing and a foul, out of play. 2 on, 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. High fly ball, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-zip. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the dirt. One and 2 now. Pat checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Luke Little. Next pitch is outside. Mydroff aboard here at first with nobody out. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. Now 1 away. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Grounder might be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back at right field. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Out to short, Montgomery. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, digging in, Miguel Vargas.
Third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Vargas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Fastball is outside. That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Swanson fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. The White Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now it's going to be Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Game 2 of the World Series.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 66, Rickleman Gonzalez.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball.
And a
That's a
fastball
ball.
misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Inside, almost got him. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. That one found hard the other way. Ball one there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 22, Noah Show.
2 on, 1 out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Antonacci should have this one, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate, save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Bregman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Crow Armstrong around third. The relay throw. Safe. And the lead is up to 5. So runner at second, 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Look out!
Dead ball. That
And
guy.
it hit
Take
him.
first.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. The new pitcher in the game, Sean Burke.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand this.
Got him swinging for the strike. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Yeah.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Hard liner. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2. Foul ball. The Cubs leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses. 2 out. Now, Sam Antonacci grounded out to short in his first trip. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Hat under it. And that is that. Top 6. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Matt Shaw. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Ripped to right. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead, and sometimes you can't tell how far away.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Horner flies around third. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second. Safe, and that's his third hit. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Kelly. He'll score easily. It's 7-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. Cut off, throw to second. He's in there.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That ends the inning. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th, Chase Maidroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Base knock center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter Andrew Benintendi.
Fouled off left side. Went with the sweeper for the strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. On to Bush. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here on the south side, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Burke, in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. In the air, right field. Oh, he dropped it. And he'll reach second with 1 away. One down. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw.
pitching for the White
Jordan
Sox.
hit. Gets handed the rock. Out of the pen. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. That to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So here's Horner now. And first offering is fouled off.
Ahoy!
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the late stages of game 2. Out to short. Montgomery. Inning over. Back at right field. Bottom of the 7th. Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2. That's to third.